Okay, good morning. We have an AMRAP today, as many rounds as possible. We're going to get warmed up. Basically, have a few sets of weights with you. It's an opportunity to go heavier. We're going to have 2 exercises, 10 reps each, for the most part. And we're going to go through the rounds for 4 minutes. So they're timed rounds, so you can go at your own pace. And with 2 moves, we'll be able to kind of remember them so we don't have to move at the same pace. All right. So let's get nice and warm. If you're using a fitness tracker, I would put on high intensity interval training because there are going to be a couple of cardio bursts. I'm going to turn my camera down a little bit. Okay. All right, take a nice big deep breath. Exhale, roll those shoulders back. Do that again. We're going to get everything nice and warm. We have about, I think, 4 or 5 circuits of 4 minutes each. So it's not a Tabata, but it kind of sounds like a Tabata. We're going to do that tomorrow. Inhale one more time. And exhale, roll those shoulders and squat it down. So just take your time. We're going to get everything warmed up. Now keep squatting, but bring your hands to your chest. We are going to do some goblet squats. So when you come up out of this squat, just to warm up, we're going to take one leg back. I want you to just warm up the glutes, keep going, and I'm just going to show from the side. I'm going to stand tall when I take that leg back, almost like a superhero. So if you wanted to add those arms, think about a superhero, working the glutes, the abs, the core, a little bit of upper back. Last one, good, last one, good, all right. We're going to take a nice big deep breath up. We're going to bring our fingertips to our temples and we're going to go right to a good morning, to a calf raise. I love to combine a calf raise into these. They get the feet warm. So our first AMRAP is going to be upper and lower body. I have split upper and lower body. There may be one kind of upper body focused and then there'll be a core focused one. But for the most part, they're upper and lower body, exhausting those 2 muscle groups. Good, last one. We're going to go back to those squats. Squat it out. Good. Going down deeper and deeper each time. Pushing into those heels. Good. Chest up, eyes up. Good. Hold the next one down. And we're going to go right center, left center. My feet are apart though, but I'm just kind of warming up the glutes a little bit and also getting a little core with that little shift side to side. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come up. We're going to open up our feet a little wider, bring our hands together, and we're just going to swing. Now normally, in a kettlebell swing, I would not go up overhead with the weight, but we're just getting a little warm. Swing. Good, keep going. Squeeze those glutes. I'm going to add on a little chest open at the top. You can do that too. And if you want to make this swing more of like a squat, you can do that. If you feel like you need a little bit more warm up there, good. Good, 2 more. Last one, we're going to bring those arms to our chest, open up those feet even wider, and we're just going to hit it side to side. You can keep up the pace. You can also have your hands here. You can bring that shoulder down. That usually helps warm up the core a little more and also gets that inner thigh. Good. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Nice big deep breath. Fold over your legs. Just let everything kind of hang. And then we're going to walk back into a plank. I'm just going to turn to the side. All right, and go to down dog. So plank, down dog. So normally in a down dog, our hands are about hip distance, shoulder distance, and our feet are about hip distance. But you can vary that a little bit. And you feel free to stay in one of these. If you need a little bit more stretch right here in down dog, this is the time to do it. going to warm up that back a little bit. I'm going to have you stay in your plank, and you can always drop to your knees here. This is fine, and we're going to pull. So I don't want you to pull too hard or abruptly. I was teaching yesterday, and we were doing renegade rows, and somebody was really jamming that. I felt like their shoulder was just going to scream. So, use your back to lift that arm. I know we don't have weight, but keep those hips level. Last one. Good. Come down to your knees, sit back into child's pose. And we're going to come up, and we're going to open up those knees wide, hands under your shoulders. Okay, and then you're going to take a little thread the needle. We're going to bring our right arm up and thread under and come right back up. So I have my hips a little wider just to open them up a little bit more for today. So you're going to get that nice stretch right here. Every time you come up, I want you to go further back with that shoulder. Give me one more. Thread it under, and we'll bring it to the other side. So if you don't like your feet this wide, that is fine. Bring your left arm up. I feel like I'm a little tighter on this side. So it's going to take me a little longer to drop that head and shoulder down. So feel free to take it slow. So if you're more comfortable with your feet, a little closer together, your knees a little closer together, feel free to do that. I really do like this position. I feel like it warms up hips and pelvic floor a little bit more. And one more. And recover. Bring your right foot to your right hand and take a runner's stretch. Open up, our favorite stretch. Just open up. You can do a few wrist circles. Do a few wrist circles. Keep going. Good. And then bring it down, other side. You can always drop that back knee if you're not ready for that runner stretch yet. You can circle, move that wrist, and bring it down. Good. Bring it back to your plank. Come into an elbow plank. Okay, just hold your elbow plank, roll to your toes. Sometimes in an elbow plank I see this. It's not wrong. I guess it is kind of wrong. You're just not getting the most out of it. And bring it up to a regular high plank, and then your down dog. And then we're going to do a couple of low impact burpees. So bring your right foot to your right hand, left foot to left hand. Come up, go back with the other leg. Left to left. Good. So just alternate the lead. This helps really bring your awareness to your hips. And when we do burpees, sometimes it's hard to come down with or jump to your hands with your heels. This will help with that. So just coming down a little lower and really picking up that foot, bring it to your hand. Finish your last one. Circle out those arms. I hope you don't hear the stuff going on across the street for me. I'm going to grab a drink. There's some trees down across the street, and they are grinding them out right now. Of course, they have to do this at 9:20 in the morning, but it's okay. So we are going to be doing some push-ups today. So if you like something to elevate your hands, that can be a couple of blocks. It can be a step or a bench or a stair at home. When we do planks, I sometimes use these to elevate my wrists to give me better form. So anything you need, you think you want, grab it. All right, you ready to go? I'm a little nervous. A little bit. Okay. So our first move in this AMRAP are squats. We're going to have one weight, goblet squats. So we have 10 goblet squats and 10 push-ups. Okay, I'll give you an opportunity during the last minute or so. You can make them squat jumps, and you can make them burpees, push-up burpees, full burpees. But you don't have to do that, only if you want a little cardio. I'm gonna see how I feel. If I feel my heart rate's up high enough, I'm not gonna do that, but I'll cue you when that last minute is. Okay, so get your weights. We're gonna start in about 20 seconds. I'm gonna use a 15 for my goblet, and I'm gonna grab my kettlebell, and then push-ups, you just need your bench. So I'm gonna slide mine over. It's nice to have that elevation, or you can do them on your knees, but it's only 10 of each. We ready? Try not to let that weight pull you forward. And here we go, 10. I'm not gonna count. Well, I may count for myself. That's 4 for me, but you can take these slower. Okay, that was 10. I'm gonna go to my 10 push-ups. Great way to work your strength. I'm gonna do this on my knees first. 9, 8. Lead with your chest. We'll go back to my goblet squats. So if I was doing full push-ups, they would probably be a lot slower. This is 5. This type of workout goes really fast, but it's also the kind of workout that you can gauge your progress. So I'm leading with my chest. Imagine a dumbbell between your hands. Woo. 6. So these are a lot slower for me because they're full push-ups. 8, 9. Woo. What a way to start. All right. There we go. So don't feel like you have to rush. But you can keep track when you do this workout of what you know, how many rounds you do get in. You can always go heavier next time or go slower, faster. You have to really think. Last one, back to my push-ups. All right, a little over 2 minutes in. Six, 7. We'll try to go a little deeper and modify. Good. All right, we're almost at that 3-minute mark. I'm gonna finish with these. So next time around, if you want to go 10 jump squats, you would do that without weight, and then you can go 10 burpees. Whew. You do get a 1-minute break between, so that's good. All right, I'm gonna stick with my push-ups. I'm gonna bring it down to the ground. Making it a little harder. Imagine a dumbbell right here in between your hands. Back to those squats. You have 10 seconds left. So see what you get in. I'm going to be strict about the end, so I'm not going to get all 10 in. 3, 2, 1, you're out. You don't have to finish like your last round, unless you're in the middle of a burpee or something. All right, take a minute break. So that's what it's going to be like. Whew. My shoulders, a little stretch, my chest. All right, a minute break. Next one, I'll preview 10 rear lunges with 2 weights, or you can hold one weight at your chest. Each lunge is 1 rep, so 10 alternating rear lunges. They can be front lunges, and then 10 rows. I'm gonna get 15s, 10 back rows, so get your weights for that. And we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna use 12s for my lunges. We have 10 seconds. Ready, set, and here we go. I'm going to hinge a little forward, making it a little bit more glute focused, but here's the chest up, but you can make it a little bit more glute, okay? By hinging. Just make sure you're not rounding. Pretend you're on that railroad track. Front knee stays over the heel. And last one. Time. We have those rows. 10 rows. So the last minute for this one, you can do jump lunges, any variation. You can do plank rows, like renegade rows. Go a little heavier if you can. 8. Last one. We go back to those lunges. All right, we're about a minute in. I'm gonna keep my chest up for this one. Try to go a little quicker. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll be happy when these are done. 8. Pushing your heel. 9. Go right into those back rows. Changing weights. I'm keeping my palms facing each other because I have heavier weights. I'm finding it challenging, but you can change it up. 5. Use your back, not your hands. And all right, we are 2 minutes in. Make this one a little bit more glute. Hinge. Go down low. Woo. Here comes Jenny. 8, 9. My green string. 10. Keep going. Jenny doesn't want that. Whew. So I'll let you know, we're almost at that final minute. Not yet. 4, 5. Come down slow. 6. Try not to count every rep, but I have to count to keep myself honest. If you do one more or one less, don't worry about it. All right, 1 minute. So I'm going to make these jump lunges, and I'm going to tap down. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do the chest up version. You do you. Kind of like that. 45 seconds to go. Use your back. Oh, I forgot these can be renegade rows. 6, 7, or they can be regular. 8, 9, 10. You go back. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, and that's it. That's it. Woo. How do we feel? Good. Minute. Get a drink. Stretch it out. I like that stretch, Suzanne. It's a good one. All right. Circuit 3 is lateral squats. The feet are going to stay, and tricep. All right. It's a great workout. Even if you only have 10 minutes, maybe throw in a couple of these. Feet wide, one weight. Hitting right and left. Okay, but I want you to go down a little further. You're a little warmer than we were in the warm-up. I'm going to take 15 pounds for this one. Each side is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have a tricep overhead extension, one weight. I'm going to use my 15-pound kettlebell. Okay, if you can't do that, kickbacks. The last minute, we're going to be doing dips, if you want, and skaters. Okay, I'll see how we go with that. All right, get your one weight. I'm going to use one weight for both. All right, got a little longer rest on that. Here we go. I like to come up in between 4, 5, 6, 7, nice straight back, 8, 9, 10, bring it in. Here we go, 10. Working those triceps, working the legs. You can also put 2 weights pushing into each other. 4, 3, all the way down, all the way up. Elbows high, 2, looking good. 1, bring it in with control, here we go. Right into it. I love these 2 moves because the transitions are seamless, especially if you're using the same weight. Pushing your heel. Oh, these are kicking my butt. Keep your chest up a little bit on this one. Good. You just don't want the weight to pull you forward. So sometimes there is a hinge there, but you don't want the weight to pull you forward. Good. 5. Have a nice even grip. 6, 7, 8. Trying to go at a good tempo. 9. Oh, it's getting hard. 10. Bring it in. So if your weight's on your chest, you might be here. The weight always is off your chest. Whether you're doing a goblet squat, I feel a little warmer here now. Getting a little deeper, pressing into the heel and feeling it. Feeling that pace kick in. And last one, good. All right. We're at that 2-minute mark. So in a minute, you can go to skaters. Again, you don't have to. If you're interested more in strength and building strength, stick with that. If you want to get a little cardio in, believe me, my heart rate's way up. 7. Abs tight. Tuck that pelvis in. Oh, maybe slowing down. And that weight is slipping. All right. I'm back. I'm starting on this side now. Make sure your feet are in line. That one's not out. I feel like so much better with these. I think I lost count. All right. All right, we are at that 1-minute mark. So if you want to make these dips, go ahead. And then you can make them skaters, your lateral lunges or lateral squats. 5, I'm showing you from all angles. 6, I'm finding these quite challenging. 8, bring it in, and we go weighted skater. All right, and then we got 15 seconds left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, come on. And we're gonna get a couple dips in. Ready? Finish it. And time, not much time in that last minute, because depending where you are, you might want to finish out that set. Take time here. How we doing? Woo. Okay. Take your minute. All right. We have deadlifts. I like this round. And we have a bicep curl to a lateral raise. Then we're going to do an upper body blast, and then we're going to do core, and then we're done. So this is our last like combo one. So deadlifts, heavy weight, just a regular deadlift, 10 of those. If you want to add a calf raise at the top, that's going to take a little longer, but feel free to do that. And then bicep, 90 to a lateral raise, okay? Option, if you don't like that, you could do a push press, but we are going to be doing a push press. And I really want to focus on the biceps on this one, not the push, okay? So I'm going to go 12s for that one. And I'm going to go 15s for my deadlift. All right. Now, when we get to that minute, you can do swings. I'm going to do swings to get the heart rate up. And on your biceps, you can do like a press jack here instead of doing the bicep to lateral, okay? Up to you. I'll cue you when that minute is. Are we ready? Deadlifts. Here we go. And begin. I love deadlifts. I've been waiting for this moment. I could probably go heavier here. I may get those 20s. Hinge those hips, like bend in the knee. So in a deadlift, make sure you're reaching from the crown of the head. Your back is straight. Pull your shoulder blades back to your imaginary back pockets. Go down to wherever you can keep that back straight. You can slow these down. You can add a little hesitation if your weights are light. Okay. All right, bicep. Go. Ooh, these are going to be hard. 1, 2. Try not to swing. So you get that iso in the bicep, and then you get a nice little medial delt. These are harder than I thought with the 12s, but my biceps actually hurt today. Make sure you only go to 90 degrees there. Don't bring your weights up here, because then you're going to do a kind of weird lateral raise. I'm really feeling my core on this one. I'm definitely going 10s next time. Or for me, that was 10. All right, go deadlifts. You go. I'm just going to get heavier. You can also use one heavy weight. So I know that I was not prepared for that. It's going to be a little setback for me. But in the long run, it all comes out, all evens out. Abs are tight. Make sure you keep those arms close to you. Imagine you have lemons under your armpits or a piece of paper. A lot of people do this. They want to look forward. Keep your face kind of parallel. Back of the head parallel to the ceiling. Last one. Woo. All right. We're about 2 minutes in. 2 minutes in. 1. Oh, much better. With that lateral raise. And we are going to do an upper body blast. Okay. Then you get those elbows on that lateral. Elbow and wrist parallel. I feel like my counting is off because I'm doing a lot of talking. So if you're like, oh, Chris, you only did 8 or 9, that's okay. I'm talking. I can't count and talk at the same time. All right. I'm going to go deadlifts. I'll let you know when we're at that 3-minute mark. All right, we're at the 3-minute mark, so feel free to make these swings and feel free to make your bicep curl to lateral raise press jack. It's up to you. I just like these heavier weights. It gives me an opportunity to really work on my strength. But you can always get that cardio in. You have that option. Good. Love the swings. I'm going to do that next time. All right. All right. I think I'm going to do a press jack. Come on, 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And swing. This is probably going to be it. Come on, you got about 10 seconds. And let me check my time. And time, that's it. All right. Get a drink, you got a minute. All right, I'm just going to start talking you through. Our next one is an upper body blast. No real opportunity for cardio. I don't think you're going to need it. 3 exercises. Bicep curls. Everything's 10. 10 curls, 10 push press, 10 dips. If you don't like dips, you can do kickbacks. If you don't like kickbacks, you can do, back to those tricep overhead extensions. You could even do a tricep push-up if you wanted. So, get everything in order. All right. Come on, let's blow through this. All right. 10 curls. I'm going to start with 12s. All right. So curls, the push press, remember that's your kind of like your cardio. You can use one weight, you can use 2 light, you can go alternating, but it's quick, okay, to get that heart rate up. So that is like a little cardio. All right, I think we use 10s for that. Okay, ready? And I am going to do dips. Get everything out of the way. All right. Ready for those curls? Here we go. It can be any curls you want. Ready? And go. It's 8, 9, 10. Push press. See if I can do these 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not a squat. 5, 6, 7. Use your core. 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna go a little heavier next time. But I always like to see how I do. Feet further away is gonna be harder. 1, 2, 3. Elbows back. You can bend your knees. Keep your hips close to whatever you're dipping on. Hi, Jamie. Abs are tight. Make sure you don't do this. Okay. You should know form on these before you do them. Good. Hi. All right. Bicep curls. I'm gonna go palm up. 1, 2. Over a minute in. Elbow down. 5, 4, 6, 7. Ooh, spicy. Oh boy, it's harder than I thought. Ooh, Jenny. Elbows in. 4, 5, 8. I want to think power on those. That's your cardio. Dips. Hips close to the bench. You can do this on a bathtub or a step at home if you don't have a bench like this. Bathtub works great. I'm going to have my knees bent here. Or you can go one leg out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right. Where are we? Okay, we're 3 minutes in. I'm going to go alternating curls, heavier. still doing 10. Not doing 20. These workouts definitely make you stronger. Whew. I'm gonna try to go 12 on my push press. Come on, almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Take my legs out. The last 5. Almost there. Keep your head lifted. Don't sink into those shoulders. 2 more. Let me check my time. All right, that's it. We're done. Stretch it out. All right, final break, final one. All right, we have core. I'm even waiting for core. I've been waiting for core. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, this is going to be fun because you're going to get some cardio in here. The 2 moves are, drum roll, we have bicycles on our back, okay? And we have either plank jacks. If you don't like plank jacks, you can tap out, or you can do down, up plank. So you start high, down, down, up, up 1, down, down, up, up 2. It's a nice way to work the core and get the heart rate up too. So you can mix and match here. I'm gonna let you do you. I'm gonna also give you an option on the bicycle. So maybe you do 10 bicycles. It's only 10. If you're like, oh, 10, that doesn't really float my boat. You can do them from hollow. It's gonna make it a little harder, okay? Or you can do in-outs, okay? Right there. Okay, with one, you can do that with 1 foot down, or both legs in and out, okay? I'm gonna give you loads of options. So 10 of each. All right, I think I'm gonna do the down up plank first, and then I'll do the plank jacks. Ready? This is your last 4 minutes. Let me cool down. All right, we're gonna go in 10 seconds. Ready? 10 plank jacks, or that's gonna be quicker than mine if you're with me. Ready? Go. That's 1, 2. I'm alternating my lead. 3. I'm trying to keep my hips square so they don't rock. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, bicycles. You can do straight leg bicycles. I don't care what you do. 1, 2. I do care. 5, 6, 7. Slowing them down makes them harder. 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do plank jacks this time. I'm going to put my hands on my little thingies. So you can mix it. 1, 2. These can be here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can do pendulum jacks too, standing if you want. I'll do in-outs. 2. I'm not putting any weight on my elbows, but I just want to make sure I go back enough and pull them in. 6, 7. Keep your chest up, like those tricep dips. Oh, I haven't done these in a while. Last one. All right. We are 1.5 minutes in, so we got a little ways to go. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to the other option for the bicycle. 1. From hollow is harder. 3, 4, 5. When you pause, it's harder. Less momentum. 8. Oh, I don't know what I did to my quads yesterday. They are killing me. They are killing me. All right. 2 minutes in. Oh boy. Now, you can do your down up here on your knees. 1, 2, keep going. 6. Oh. Holy core. 7, 8, 9. Oh my core. When you squeeze your low abs, you really feel everything. Your obliques too. Oh. All right. Regular bicycles for me with a hesitation. I'm going to give you a bonus for the last minute. You can make those plank jacks burpees. We haven't done any burpees, so I'm going to do plank jack burpee. You can do 10 of those. That way it'll go a little slower. Oh, I kept going with those. All right, we're in that last minute. So I'm going to go plank jack, burpee jump. I'm not going to do a jack at the top. I'm going to do a jump at the top. That's 3. You can put your hands on the bench. You don't have to jump there. If you do jump, you're landing in your squat. And I have 3 more. Lift up. Come on. That's it. I'm done. Yes. All right, get a drink. Wipe it down. Nice job. Good job. Stretch it out. How'd we do? It's good. All right. That is a great way. If you're like on vacation, you have 10 minutes, you maybe do 2 or 3 moves in rounds like that. If I were to pick the perfect 10-minute, I would do squats, push-ups, maybe dips, or if I wanted to focus on something else, like core, you could throw in some planks, plank holds. Yeah, just 2 or 3 moves for 10 minutes, keep going. I think 4 would be the max for like a 10-minute. All right, we're gonna work our way down to the mat. So we're gonna roll down. Sorry. Just putting my stuff away. Roll down and walk out to down dog. All right, if your heart rate's up and you want to spend a little bit more time standing, that is fine. Find your down dog, you can pedal the feet. Take a twist, left hand to your right ankle. Look underneath that right arm. And other side. Now, if you can't make it to the ankle, you can make it to your knee, that's fine. I just want you to look up and under. And then we're going to go down to all 4s. Little cat and cow. Now, you can repeat the thread the needle that we did in the warm-up. I'm going to do scorpion. And come back up to center. All right, we're going to go, so you can repeat that thread the needle. You can have your feet closer together or wider. I'm going to have my left arm out, and I'm going to bring my right elbow bend your right elbow, right knee, and go up and bring your foot back and feel that glorious stretch through the hip as you open up. Breathe into it. Try to get that foot close to you, to your arm. Other side. Here comes Jenny. All right, left elbow bends, left knee bends. It's just a good way I sort it out in my head. And you feel a nice stretch in that shoulder, this arm. Hi, Jenny. And release it. Come on up, give me a little up dog here. Or you can do a cobra. Open up the chest, shine your heart up. Kiss your dog. sit back in the child's pose. Let's see, usually Jenny goes into like her little puppy dog stretch when I do this, but she's too busy right now. Don't settle in this posture. This is pretty deep on your quads. So you're getting a nice quad stretch there. Let's stretch out our triceps. Bring your hands behind you and sneak in those elbows towards the temples, towards the side of the head. And you get a nice stretch in the chest and triceps there. Push your elbows down for a little more. Oh, my quads are so tight. I'm having a hard time in this position. And release it. Good job. All right, bring one foot in front. Stretch that hip flexor. Oh, Jenny. Oh my God, you can really hear that other side. You can really hear that grinder out there. So turn front. So you have that back knee down. Arm can be up and over. If that's too much, just stay here. We're here. You're just not letting me stretch. No, you're not. You're a good girl, though. I know you are. Jenny went to Starbucks this morning. Went to Starbucks? All right. Bring your hands behind. Just open up that chest. Hands down. Down dog. And walk your hands in. Sorry, Jenny. And then ragdoll over. And then roll it up. Oh, yes. I know. I'm getting lots of love. And roll it up. Roll those shoulders back. Big deep breath. Bring all that good energy in. I'm going to shut the music off and the recording off. Make sure you hydrate. I hope you enjoyed that. You can always track your progress by recording how many rounds you get in. It's kind of hard when you're following somebody, but if you're doing it on your own, if you're watching this later, that's a really nice way to track your progress. You know, write down the weights that you use. Try to go a little heavier. It might slow you down a little bit, but that's okay. That's the way you progress. Then you start to work on speed with those heavier weights. Always staying in control. All right. I'm going to turn the recording off. And